MATER Hospital welcomes you to its newest satellite medical center at the Well Mall along Langata Road in Karen.
The reason why clients should come to MATER Karen Clinic or Medical Center is because we offer a variety of medical services to include consultation services which are done by our qualified and experienced doctors.
We manifest the spirit of Christ in the provision of healthcare to all our patients as we adhere to the values of the Religious Sisters of Mercy.
We provide basically primary healthcare services. So this means we'll follow up patients on an outpatient basis for various diseases, including diabetes, asthma, and any other illness which arises, which does not require complex care. Our staff are qualified and provide effective services which are cost-effective and good for our patients.
The various services that we offer at our clinic include pharmacy services, where we have a fully stocked pharmacy run by a qualified pharmacist, and we serve all your prescription needs. We have laboratory services that are run by our qualified lab technologists.
Get more than just basic treatment at MATER Hospital Karen Medical Clinic.
One of the key features of primary care is that we provide health education about various conditions. This would include things like hypertension. We would advise you on things such as how to take care of your health.
We serve our clients within a very short time. We have enough well-ventilated waiting area for our clients, and we have rooms for all those procedures that we've mentioned, well-spaced rooms with enough facilities and equipment. We also have all the decentralized services that are offered from the main hospital, to include ultrasound services that we offer on Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the evening. So feel welcome to Mater Misericordia Hospital, Karen Medical Center.
We take pride in your wholesome well-being. We are always ready to meet you at your point of need.
A lot of health issues are now preventable, and this means that just by making lifestyle changes, we can improve the health of people in the community.
Our esteemed clients and patients, welcome to the Mater Misericordia Hospital, Karen Medical Center.
We have a large, well-ventilated facility, which means that we are able to see patients in a safe environment. And I would ask you, if you have a health issue and you are within the area, please feel free to come and consult us. We're happy to work with you and identify your issue and resolve it.
We are open every Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
You come and support us in this medical clinic in Karen, in the Well. We are in the first floor, and you just test us. Sisters of Mercy are known for quality because they are all over the world, and especially our care for the sick. It is hard times because of the coronavirus, but we know we will give the best quality.
We just want to welcome all of you to come to our gynae clinic. It runs every Tuesday from 9 to midday. We have the full gynae specialty, all located in one room, one roof. We have a very comprehensive lab. We have ultrasound services, and most of all, we have caring staff who are going to take care of all your needs. So once again, welcome and karibu to this great medical center of ours.
Welcome to MATER Misericordia Hospital, Nairobi CBD Medical Center.
Development House Medical Center was opened about slightly above 10 years ago, and since then we've been providing ambulatory care to clients who come to us. The clinic is located between Tom Mboya Street and Moi Avenue, right opposite the Pioneer Building.
We guarantee our patients quality standards and variety of medical services.
At Development House Town Clinic, we have the following services. We offer doctor's consultation. We also offer physician services on Mondays and Fridays, obstetric and gynecologist services on Wednesdays and Saturdays, nutritional services on Fridays. We also have a well-equipped pharmacy, a well-equipped laboratory. We have physiotherapists, and we also have just begun our wellness services as a way of encouraging preventive medicine.
We provide specialized services, that is gynecology and antenatal clinics. We provide services to the diabetics and the hypertensive patients. We give nursing services. We will do your dressing, we give you injections, we also provide some counseling services. We have specialized counselors that would give you natural family planning counseling and guidance, and you'd also get the general counseling. We also provide adult immunization, and basically for adults who want to travel, we are able to give you the vaccines that you need.
We uphold the dignity and privacy of our patients as we strive to meet your healthcare needs holistically and in a more compassionate way.
The service that you'd receive at our medical center is a value with a touch of Christ. We do not just want you to be taken care of physically, but you also think about your spiritual care and spiritual growth.
Visit us every Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. and get value for your money.
We ensure that you're seen within the shortest time possible, ever providing quality care.
I welcome you all to MATER Hospital CBD. We assure you of timely, efficient, and satisfactory services.
A very warm good morning, and thank you so much for making time for this Friday Health Discourse brought to you by Capuchin TV in partnership with MATER Misericordia Hospital. Thank you for creating time for this. Today we are set to dissect the topic self-esteem. It rings the bell, right? Yeah, it is something that there's so many issues, so many actions that people tend to relate to or link them to self-esteem issues. But is it true? We're going to get to know some of these and get also to debunk or prove these myths and misconceptions that some people hold about these topics. Is it a health, a medical condition? How can you tell that your self-esteem is lacking? How best do you boost your self-esteem? So welcome, my name is Sasha Elizabeth, but before I talk more about how you can be part of this conversation, allow me to introduce my guest today, a psychologist. Kindly have the pleasure to introduce yourself to the audience.
Good morning, Elizabeth, and everyone who is watching us. Yeah, my name is John Kifodo. I work at MATER Misericordia Hospital, the main hospital at South Bay, as a psychologist in the hospital. And thank you for having me in this show. I'm sure we'll get to learn and get insight, especially on the topic on self-esteem.
Absolutely, and thank you very much for creating time for this discourse.
Yeah.
Kibutu. Is it Kibutu or Kibutu?
It depends.
Depends for kindergarten. Okay, thank you so much and welcome, dear viewer. As usual, we sample some of your questions and feedback. Our social media platforms are open for you. Make sure that you drop your inquiries and we'll get to get the right answers from the horse's mouth right here. Our number remains 0717-424-866. Our SMS line is as it appears on your screen right there, whether you are watching it from our social media platforms. Remember, the hashtag to use is Health Discourse. Friday Health Discourse, hashtag Capuchin TV, hashtag Asasha Elizabeth. Welcome. Mr. Kifudu.
Yeah. You've gotten it right.
You
got it right.
Thank you. All right, so to start off, how do we conceptualize this term self-esteem? Is it a medical condition?
It can be a medical condition, but at the same time, it can be diverted to an individual. And when you talk of self-esteem, majorly we are dealing with an individual. Like a car, it has a machine, an engine that makes it drive and move. The same case as human beings, we have an engine in us. And this is the self-motivation, the self-drive, the self-awareness of who I am that makes me keep on moving. So when you talk of self-esteem, this is basically we can say this is the attitude I have towards myself. This is the evaluation I can make to myself. As John, who am I? As John, do I understand myself? As John, what makes me keep on driving or moving on with life? Every morning when I wake up, what is this that makes me see the day and desire to see tomorrow and another day and another day? What is the purpose for me to live? What is this that I want to achieve and fulfill in this life? So basically when you talk about self-esteem, this is like a drive. What is this that is helping you keep on moving every day? If I may ask, what kind of a judgment can you make to me, to myself, to yourself? What kind of a value can you put about your life? If you're told today to evaluate yourself and put a value, let's say in our current currency, 100 bob, 200 or 50 bob, which kind of value would you put for yourself? So this basically, it's more of an individual drive and learning of who you are.
All right, how different is self-esteem from self-confidence?
Self-confidence is as a result of believing who I am. If I know who I am, I can have the confidence to stand and say, I already understand who I am. So I'll have the confidence to face a number of things in my life. So if your self-esteem is good, then your self-confidence, you'll not have issues about it. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kifudu. Now, how do you categorize self-esteem? Do we have the severity levels that are different? How do you categorize it? Do you have low, mid, moderate, high?
In fact, we only have two. There are people who can have a positive self-esteem or a negative self-esteem. Okay, those are majorly two categories that we have. With a positive self-esteem, this is a person who knows who they are, they believe in themselves, they accept some of the challenges that they go through, they have forgiven some of the mistakes that they have gone, and they have understood themselves and they know who they are. They know when to say yes, they know when to say no. But with a person who has a negative self-esteem, this is a person who is really struggling with understanding and knowing who they are. So one of the things that you find that is being affected is their self-confidence, that they don't believe in themselves. They don't have a positive attitude about themselves.
So in essence, having a positive self-esteem does not necessarily mean that you have it all or you're perfect
not really.
in yourself. It's just that you accept your own scars,
Yes.
your imperfections and perfections.
We are human beings. We have our ups and we have our downs.
Absolutely.
And I'm able to understand when I am at my top. I am also able to understand when I am on my low modes. And even at that, my low modes, am I able to understand what is causing all this? When I'm at my peak, am I able to understand what is causing all this? So even with a positive self-esteem, you are aware of the fluctuating graph of your life. So you are able to understand with my graph what is happening and what do I need to do in a situation like this. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. John. Now, what are some of these major indicators that would tell someone that this person is having a negative self-esteem?
In fact, we say when one have what we call low self-esteem, there are things that you can evaluate within your life and understand that something is wrong with me. And some of these things that can drive you to having maybe low self-esteem, there are things like the unresolved issues that I still have. The unresolved issues will make me have conflict with me. The people that I interact with can make me have low self-esteem, because maybe if I am interacting with people who have negative thoughts throughout, they don't have or see anything good. They always impact a negative thoughts within me. So through that, they can cause me have low self-esteem. Other things that can cause low self-esteem are maybe the traumas that I've gone through. Traumas are those traumatizing or shocking situations that I've gone through. Some of these traumas are maybe I am in a relationship that is violent, and my partner is always beating me up or abusing me with words, and they can bring my self-esteem down. Other traumas could be maybe I've ever gone some sexual violation, and maybe have been violated sexually, maybe by a relative or a friend or a stranger, and through the action afterward, they can make me feel useless. I have no hope, and I feel like I've lost it all. Through that, I can find myself going down, and it can cause my self-esteem go through. Other things are like my image. There are those people who don't like the way they are. Maybe I feel I'm too tall. I don't like being too tall. Everybody is saying, or you're too plump.
Then we have this trend on social media, body shaming.
Yeah,
you post
body
a photo
shaming.
and everyone is like, no, you're too huge.
You're too huge.
You're too short. Like you have no control over that. Okay, we can control weight.
You don't look okay. Your body, your figure is not appetizing. You move it to the social media, and you see, when you get such comment, at the end of the day, you will start feeling low, and eventually your self-esteem will go down. The other thing is the choices that we make in life, and sometimes I can make bad choices in my life.
Sure.
And after evaluation and doing some what we call it, the feedback for me, an evaluation for the feedback of what I've been achieving. And because of the bad choices that I make, I'll never see anything good that I have done. I'll never see any achievements that I can hold on it and cling on it and be proud about it, because maybe throughout I made bad choices within my life. So my thought also can contribute to causing low self-esteem. If the drive or if what I'm telling myself throughout is a negative thought about myself, I don't see anything good within myself, I'll always have the negative thoughts about me. So even if people say that, hey, today you look nice, today you look smart, I'll never see it.
You know,
because
you think that they're just pulling
they're
your
just
leg?
saying it. Because I have already told myself that I am useless, I am hopeless, I cannot achieve anything in my life, I am just there. So I'll never see anything good about it. And my mind will always tell me, you're useless, you can't do anything, you are valueless. So at the end of the day, I'll end up having a very low self-esteem.
Great, that's quite profound. Thank you so much, Mr. Kifudu. Now, what demographic percentage of the population is prone to self-esteem issues? Do we have even the elderly, or is it just common among the young people?
Anyone can be at risk. Anyone can be at risk. But currently, the higher number that I am seeing that are being affected by the self-esteem are the young people. The other people that are really struggling with the self-esteem are the couples. Okay? But anyone, anywhere, can be at risk,
regardless of age or any other demographic.
Age and all that.
Okay.
You can find yourself going down with self-esteem.
We're going downhill.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all in the mind, and it does not choose that this is a specific person to. It can happen to anyone. So before we delve deep into the causes of self-esteem, especially among the youths, how best does this self-esteem, how does it? Or maybe before that, let's just get straight on the causes of self-esteem. Causes of self-esteem, briefly.
Yeah, I think in actual I've tackled some of the causes of the self-esteem, and I will categorize it into 3 areas. Maybe when we come to the youth, what is this can cause you self-esteem go down? One are the peers that you interact with. The people that you interact with, how much impactful are they into your life? Do they have a positive mind, or do they always have negative mind? What you are watching. Currently we are having the social media as one of the platforms that we have that can tell me who I am. So what you're posting and what you're reading on what you're seeing in the social media can also really contribute to your self-esteem. When you go to the married people, the kind of a partner you're having, are they there to raise you up, or are they there to bring you down? Either through their talk, either through their behavior, either through your interaction with them. As parents, what kind of children are we raising? Are we raising children with a positive self-esteem or a negative self-esteem? The society we are in can also cause my self-esteem, because maybe I am in a society whereby everyone is living a certain kind of life, and I'm not able.
Standard
and lanes in life, and I'm trying to reach their standard and lanes, but I'm not able. So I may find my self-esteem being affected, because everybody is driving and I am walking. All the kind of meals they are getting and what I'm cooking in my home. So there are different factors that can contribute.
To that. Thank you very much. It's all different factors that interact or play together to bring you down, to affect your self-esteem either positively or negatively. Time to take a breather. We'll be right back with more on self-esteem. Stay tuned.
Capuchin TV, your Catholic identity. Welcome to MATER Misericordia Hospital, Buru Buru Clinic for holistic medical services.
This is Buru Buru Medical Center, which is part of MATER Hospital. And at Buru Buru, we essentially offer services offered in MATER Hospital.
We are located in the first floor failing building above PICMAT. In Buru Buru, we have general consultation Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday they are still available. We still have specialists. On Tuesday and Thursday we have gynecology clinics running from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have a pediatrician clinic running on Wednesday at 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. We normally have a wellness, which we normally do from Monday to Sunday. Every day, feel welcome, you can come.
Experience the difference in our wide range of quality, responsive and compassionate healthcare services.
We have very highly skilled and qualified staff running the units. We offer services including doctor's consultation services, which is the general doctor in the outpatient unit. We also have laboratory services and pharmacy services. On particular days of the week, we have specialized clinics, which include the physician clinic, where we have our hypertension and diabetes patients followed up. And then we also have the obstetric gynecology clinic, which is run on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. We have the pediatric clinic, which is run on Wednesdays. And then we also have the ENT clinic, where we have the ENT doctor coming in, and that is run on Fridays in the morning. There is also a pediatric surgery clinic, which is also on Fridays.
Our child welfare, we normally do them on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have our ENT clinic Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We normally have nutrition services on Tuesday to Thursday, and we have extended our radiology services from Monday to Friday to Saturday nowadays. Initially, we were running up to Friday, but currently going up to Saturday.
We deliver all our services with utmost diligence, integrity, and equality.
We see everyone at the Buru Buru branch. We do not discriminate against anyone, either on race, on religious grounds, or disabled people. You are all welcome to receive services at our branch.
Be assured of privacy. We normally keep to our ethics. We are so compassionate to our clients. Integrity is all over. So when you come, we feel you, and that is why you can see nowadays we are running, like every Friday we are having a special clinic. Currently we are running the breast clinic. Next month we are coming up with clear colon screening. So don't forget we are Christ-centered. When you come, and we don't segregate because you are a Christian or a Muslim or Hindu. We treat every client as equal as any other.
Capuchin TV, your Catholic identity.
Welcome back to this live discourse in Capuchin TV on Esteem. We are glad that you're still keeping us company, and the most important part of it is that you are gleaning something that will really help you with self-esteem issues, on how to handle them, whether it's you is going through it or this person next door, your friend, family, or acquaintance. So you would be able to advise accordingly. With me in studio here is Mr. John Kibudu, a psychologist at MATER Misericordia Hospital. Remember, you can keep your questions and feedback coming on our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Our number, just to remind you, is 0717-424-866, and we move on swiftly. Yeah. Welcome back, Mr. Kibudu. Welcome. It's good to have you. Welcome to our second session. Yeah. Now, we've already tried to understand the concept of self-esteem, how how it presents and the severity levels or the different types categories. So now how does low self-esteem impact on one's life, or how does lack of self-esteem affect a person's life?
It can affect a person in different dimensions. And one of the things that earlier we had discussed is about confidence. So you find that one of the things that can be affected is an individual's confidence, whereby one feels low and they don't believe in themselves. So they don't have confidence about themselves. The other thing is that you find, because of the social media and all that, now you find a person, they don't love their self-image, they don't love who they are. Now they start coming up with this feeling of, I want to look like someone. I want to be like someone. I want to live like someone. So you realize that one will move from the level of their living and to a level of living of someone. So you'll find that someone has changed even their wear, their wardrobe. Somebody has changed their car. Somebody has changed the estate that they are living in because they want to be like someone. And that someone, they don't know their level and the range of what you were talking about, the range and all that. So you feel like you want to be someone. At times you get someone is always worrying. You're always worried.
For no
good reasons. You're always worried.
Worried is about the fear of the unknown.
The fear of the unknown. You're working and you hear that people are being stretched out, and you just worried that you could be one of them. You hear that Ukraine and Russia is fighting. You're worried that Kenya might be attacked, and you're worried about everything, anything, everywhere you are. You find that you're not at peace at all. So especially for young people also, you find that if their self-esteem is affected, that's why you're having issues in high schools. And we're having people who are dropping out of school. We're having strikes in school. We're having people who are fighting in school. And there are people who don't even want to see some teachers in school because of they are struggling with self-esteem, and because they don't want to deal with it, they'll try and look for an avenue to bring it out, and that's why you find that they always run out of school or drop out of school. Another area that you'll find that people are affected is about our disorder. There are people who can develop disorders. There are people who can develop depression because of this low self-esteem. There are people who can indulge into alcohol and substance abuse because now they are looking for an avenue to regain back their confidence. So they will look for other avenues to get that confidence, and that's when they will start drinking if they were not drinking. There are people who will start taking other substance abuse like smoking. There are people who will be withdrawn. They don't want to be seen in public. They don't want to be seen. They were in their chamas. All of a sudden that person has withdrawn from not going from the chamas. They were very talkative people and focused people. All of a sudden they are in the house. They are not talking. They don't want to interact with people. Other people also, you find that they are engaging in crime behaviors. They were very good people. Because now they have indulged in drugs, they don't have money, so they will start watachapa watu geta sasa because they are looking for money, but they don't have the shortcut to get money. So they will indulge in crime behaviors. Yeah, eventually someone can develop depression, and out of depression, then it's mentally you find that this person has really been affected. Yeah.
Mesh is asking, it's Meshak Omega is asking, can a disease be a precursor of low self-esteem?
Yes, when you talk of long-term illnesses, and maybe someone is still struggling on acceptance of the illness, like someone have been diagnosed with maybe a cancer or HIV or diabetes, and here they are in a fix, not knowing what will happen, and maybe they had goals and they feel like cancer has come to shut off their goals, then automatically their self-esteem can be affected. Yes, if there is a long-term illness that have been diagnosed and you are not ready to go through it, eventually it will affect your self-esteem.
Thank you very much. Now, let us talk. I hope, Meshach, you got the response to your question. And let's talk about self-esteem vis-a-vis the quality of romantic relationships. There is a general feeling in the public that people who are polyamorous in nature or those with multiple partners tend to suffer from esteem issues or negative self-esteem. How true is this? Is this psychologically justifiable?
I think, especially in our country, we have experienced so many things that are happening, especially in marriages. People are killing each other. The rate of divorce is very high. The rate of negligence is also very high in our country. And you may find some of the things that can make me run away from my responsibilities is because maybe if my self-esteem goes down, and if maybe the partner that I have is a contributor of my esteem going down, I will, instead of dealing with it and looking for a solution, there are those people who fear dealing with it. So what they will do, they will look for an option. And this option is, they will see who is this other person who can listen and understand me. And along the way, maybe if the same thread continues, you'll find that this person is having multiple partners at the same time. But the reason for having this multiple partner is because I was looking for somewhere to cling for help. But maybe I have not gotten the help because yet I'm not dealing with the root cause of what is affecting my self-esteem. And if that accelerates more, eventually what will happen is, if I lose hope, if I feel hopeless, if I feel useless, then I'll make everybody around me as an excuse of what I'm feeling. So I'll try and eliminate everyone who is in front of me. And if I am in a relationship, the first person I'll bring down is this person that I'm feeling is the cause
to you.
of all things. So and in a romantic relationship, that's why you find that if people are not able to understand each other and support each other, and for example, both partners, their self-esteem goes down, and both of them, they feel they are hopeless and they are useless in their life, then what next? One will experience some killing, we will experience some divorces because everyone will try to run from each other. And tabulating it down, what will happen to the kids that you have? If you have the kids and they are seeing all that is happening and you decide to run away because of something that you could have sat down and looked for a solution, then it will affect both of you, it will affect the children, it will even affect the people around you. Yeah. So it's really happening, and people need to know and know how to deal with it.
So this the spate of love gone sour that you've been witnessing making headlines on our screens, and a sharp increase on violence, can actually be attributed to the negative self-esteem?
That can be one of the reasons.
Okay. Yeah. So can it push someone to the limits, to an extent of harming themselves?
Yes. Initially, when we were starting, we said that self-esteem is a drive that I have. If my drive dies, will I see any value for me living? Will I see any value for me achieving some of the goals that I have? Will I see any hope within myself? So eventually, the moment I lose hope for myself, I'll look for an option. an option is having maybe the suicidal thoughts, and eventually, if not well taken care of, there are those who will even practice the suicidal thoughts they're having. So they will end up harming themselves, either by killing themselves. Others, the others who, because of the depression, they develop a disorder, and there is a disorder that you find that people are cutting themselves, they are harming their body. So someone can get a knife or a razor, and you find them cutting their body. And eventually there are those who even grooming will not be an option. So this is a person who was very good, very smart. All of a sudden, they are not showering, they are not keeping themselves, they are not wearing clothes, and eventually you find them, they feel like they have no value in the community.
Absolutely. Now, thank you so much. I believe in the maxim that there is always hope, however glim it might seem to be. And how would you recommend, or what would you recommend as the best ways for someone who finds themselves to be having a negative self-esteem that is going downhill, to boost it so that they can avoid it from escalating to the drastic levels?
Yeah, we have ways people can improve their self-esteem. And I always say that there are 5 ways that you can improve one's self-esteem. That is one way. I always say the word sweet. Sweetie.
Sweet.
Yeah, the sweet. S-W-E-E-T. Yeah, sweet. And that is one way. And what does sweet mean? One, we start with S. What are my strengths? Have I known what my strengths are? Because if I know my strengths, they'll help me know my limits in life. The other W is what are my weaknesses? Because if I have strength, on the other side I have weaknesses. It is two-sided coin. You can't be one-sided coin. So if you have strength, also expect you also have some weaknesses. Do I know my weaknesses? Because if I don't know my weaknesses, other people will use my weaknesses to bring me down. So if I know my weaknesses, I will know how to interact with people. For them, I'll draw a line about it, that I will know if this person goes beyond this line that I've drawn, this person is coming to my territory of my weaknesses, and they might bring me down. So what if I know my weaknesses, then I'll be able to know the line, where to draw the line, and who to keep on that side of the line, and who to keep this side of the line, because of my weaknesses. The other thing is the expectations. What kind of expectations do I have in this life? Do I know my purpose in this life? Sometimes, and especially with expectations, we realize that sometimes we set unrealistic goals in our lives. And the moment I don't meet those goals,
being overambitious,
I will feel a failure. The moment I start feeling a failure, my self-esteem will start being affected. So the first E is, do you have expectation? And how high do you set your expectation? Are your expectation realistic? Are you able to meet them? Are you able to give a pat at your back that I have achieved something throughout this year? I know when we were starting the year, everybody set some goals of what I want to. And when I'm doing an evaluation for my goals and the expectation that I've set, have I set them too high that they will bring me down, or are they realistic expectations? The other thing is the experiences. What kind of experiences do I have? Some of these experiences can bring me down because of how devastating life can make me go. But through the experiences, are you able to evaluate them, and are you able to take them? For those that you want to forgive yourself because of, are you able to forgive yourself because of the mistakes that you made to myself or to yourself? Are you even able to realize some of these mistakes that you made, so that you can also be able to evaluate your life and realize the mistakes that you have made, learn from those mistakes, forgive yourself from the mistakes that you have made, so that through the experiences, they can be able to give you a lesson. Next time, sitapitia hii njia. I will not pass through this route. Why? Because I already have the experiences that I have through this route. So they'll give you lessons in life that you'll be able to learn through the experiences. The other thing is, through your system, are you optimistic or pessimistic? Because if you are always optimistic, you'll always be telling yourself, yes, I failed, but next time, I will try. So one of the area is the acronym SWEET. If you analyze those, they will help you. The other area is what kind of people surrounds you. May it be the family members, may it be the friends. What kind of people surrounds you? Are these people helping you improve your self-esteem, or are these people bringing you down with your self-esteem? So you need to have people that are always positive and always encouraging you, and people who are true. That if I make a mistake, they can comfortably tell me, John, hapo, next time I will learn from whatever that they have.
Positive criticism.
The positive criticism.
Great. So SWEET, that's the word, that's the acronym to adopt.
Acronym to adopt.
I hope you heard that loud and clear. Yeah. So now, how can close family members and friends help their kin work on their self-esteem? Briefly, as we head towards closing the discussion.
I think if you are interacting with your family members, and all of a sudden they have started developing a behavior that is not normal. They were very talkative, they are no longer talking. They were never used to indulging in drugs. Currently now they're indulging in drugs. I think that is one of the signals that is coming in, that maybe there is something wrong with them. There were these people that were all of a sudden they are now living in the bedroom, they don't want to come out of the bedroom, and they don't want to even go to the kitchen, they are not even eating and all that. I think that is a signal that they are telling you that there is something wrong. Instead of bringing them down with wewe enda, wewe fanya, no. It is good to make them friends, so that maybe you realize and know what could be happening with them.
Okay. We live in a digital global village, how they call it, connected to numerous social media platforms. And as a psychologist, would you recommend the use of such platforms to seek self-esteem recourse, or what they call assurance?
I will not say yes or no, but the question I'll ask my viewer is, up to which limits do you have with yourself with the social media? Because remember what we said, that you can post something in the social media and everybody wants you to look like what they want you to look like, not like the way you
what
are.
They expect you
what
to
they
be.
expect you
not
to
the
be.
reality.
The comments there will bring you down. So the question I would ask my viewer is, up to which limits do you give yourself with the social media? Yeah.
Thank you very much. Things on ground are always different, so don't be swayed off, don't be frustrated by what you see on social media. The kind of negativity that is all over, let it not knock you off balance. So finally, as your parting shot, what would you like to tell our viewer about self-esteem?
That in case you're feeling like your self-esteem is down and you feel like nobody is there for you, at MATER Hospital, we have able counselors that can help you. Or if you cannot be able to reach MATER Hospital, wherever you are, you just go to a counselor or a psychologist who is next to you. Talk about your thoughts, your feeling, let them know what is happening. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. John Kibudu. Thank you for creating time for this. That was quite an informative discussion.
Thank you.
I really appreciate.
Thank
Personally,
you so
I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
I hope we get to do this sometime later if our schedule allows.
I really appreciate for
All right. Our regards to everyone back at MATER Hospital. We really appreciate you. We appreciate the efforts, those who have been coordinating this in liaison with the team here at Capuchin. Capuchin TV. So you all have it already. Sweet strengths, weaknesses, expectations. Do not set your expectations high. Yes, every dream is valid, but there is a difference between validity and realistic or applicability of your dream. And then we also have experiences and your system. It all narrows down. Apart from the family cycle, apart from friends that you keep around, and the society generally, what they expect of you, it all narrows down to what you have deep in your mind. So keep that in mind. And thank you so much for keeping tabs with us and being with us since we started. As we wrap up, remember that you yourself, as much as anybody in this entire universe, deserve your love and affection. So believe in yourself and attach more value to your well-being, to yourself, and to your contribution to the entire society. Our camera operator has been Alan Andiva. Our sound manager or operator has been Eric Otieno, and on our visual mixing desk we had Michael Ndego, assisted by Jessica Mudama and Juliet Mashiru, and we also had Franklin Bironga, who assisted Eric Otieno with the sound operation. And as usual, we have Michael Kibandi on the other side on the transmission desk. Thank you very much for your time. I wish you a great weekend. My name is Sasha Elizabeth. See you next time. Goodbye.
Capuchin TV, your Catholic identity.
Catherine Macaulay Nursing School is a leading institution in Kenya offering competitive training in nursing education, innovation, research and professionalism.
We are a nursing school that was started way back in 1972, chartered as a midwifery school. The school is run by a highly qualified faculty. All the departments, for example, you look at midwifery, it's headed by someone with a PhD in midwifery. Critical care is headed by a highly specialized person with a master's in critical care. Nephrology, the same. Our clinical instructors for these programs are also specialized in their various fields.
The school is licensed and accredited by the Nursing Council of Kenya to offer holistic training in various nursing programs.
We have general nursing, that is the Kenya registered nurse. We have higher diplomas in Kenya registered midwifery, Kenya registered critical care nurses, Kenya registered nephrology nurse, and also we have theater nursing, which is called Kenya registered perioperative nursing. We do admit our students from all over the country, especially for the basic diploma, that is the Kenya registered nurse program. And for higher diplomas, we admit, again, we have a Pan-African presence. We have students from Congo, from Rwanda, from Uganda, and from other countries. But basically, most of our students are Kenyan, those ones who have graduated from our Kenyan institutions.
Enjoy your learning in a friendly environment with adequate training facilities, including a fully fledged skills laboratory, library, lecture halls, and accommodation amenities.
We have good facilities for our training. We have a very well equipped skills laboratory. This is for all the programs, both the basic diploma, the Kenya registered nursing, the midwifery, the critical care.
Nursing is a noble profession because we work with our clients at different stages of their lives, right from birth up to end of life. When a baby is born, a nurse is present. When a baby is brought to receive vaccines, a nurse is present. When you fall ill, the nurse is by your side. And even at the end of life, a nurse is present. So we are there to give our services throughout each stages of human life.
For more information, call us on 0732 163 164 or 0719 073 164 or visit our website at www.materkenya.com.